Good morning, tacticians. The next character, Atlacoya, is now visible in the game, so that means it's time for yet another current view. Let's have at it. Oops, I may just have farted. Oh well. So, Atlacoya, a sister of silence, which I didn't expect. Looking pretty decent. Although she doesn't seem to have any cloth physics elements to her equipment, which is sad. I mean, her family jewels could be animated like that, sure, why not? She seems to be melee only with a massive power sword, so she will be probably a Godswill type of a character. And the best feature about her is... Did you hear that? No scream. So yeah, she's upholding her vows of silence. A good touch, Snowprint. Okay, back to business. So, traits. She's got parry. Okay. And she's got terrifying. So, she's gonna be a bit tanky against melee, especially melee that's a multi-hit. Ideally around 2 to 3 hits. Less than that and parry doesn't matter, and more than that and parry doesn't really matter anymore either. Okay. Yeah, quiet, so cool. Okay, let's have a look at our abilities. Right, Talents of the Emperor. Active ability deals a boatload of power damage to an adjacent enemy. Makes sense. I wonder if this increases in number of hits as she levels up. This attack deals roughly plus 20% damage for each time a friendly character has used an active ability this battle. This can ramp up nicely. If the target is a Psyker, or if Atlacoya is adjacent to another Custodes, a friendly one, this attack is basically direct damage, or well, basically is direct damage. Interesting, although, yeah, I don't really think this is part of current meta, because of the just one hit, the ability does seem to hit hard enough. If we go by the rule of thumb that at level 50 the ability deals roughly 100 times more damage than at level 1, then this would deal roughly 5 to 6,000 damage. You still would want to increase the number of hits somehow, so she would ideally be paired with Trajan Valoris, because Trajan is a Custodes and gives that extra hit for abilities and extra damage when correctly positioned and so on and so forth. Or you could bring her along with Thoriad, and then all of her attacks are buffed. And basically you got yourself another Godswale. Or you could maybe want to bring her to Admex, robots, because of Vitruvius. She will not buff Rose combos, as in she will not provide more, but she will buff the damage of them with her passive, which is... Atlacoya takes less psychic damage. Psychic damage dealt to other friendly units within 2 hexes of Atlacoya is reduced by a number, and enemy psychers within 2 hexes receive extra percentage of damage. I suspect both of the percentage-based elements of the ability will increase in value as Atlacoya levels up. So at Legendary, I think, and that's a wild guess at this point, I haven't checked her out in the wiki, is that the reduction will go up to 50% by 5% per each rarity. Does that work? No, she will increase in rarity 4 times, so that would put it to something like 45%. Now that doesn't check out. Oh well. And the extra damage taken by psychers close to her, I think, will scale up to 30%. So basically this is another, and this time permanent, based on positioning, Roswitha buff or Zibia buff or Exorcist buff. The problem is that other than with the Custodes, she doesn't really fit any team that you would want to be using against Psychers, at least in raids, because she definitely isn't multi-hit. She isn't flying or rapid assault to be buffed by Dante, and she isn't a mech, so again she would only partially complement Row if you would want to bring robots against one of the two OG Tyrannid bosses or against Magnus. Against Mortarion, she could probably take it with her traits, but still, with some mats it may turn out that she fits robots, I guess. I don't know if she is fast enough to be of that much use against Magnus, to be used as the 5th man there. Maybe if her base speed is 4, then she might be. If her base speed is 3, then Magnus will probably be outrunning her by his hopping around. In other game modes, she's going to be highly situational, and she is very much another anti-psyker character like we have with Tigurius to a degree, except her passive is actually useful, because unlike with Tigurius, she covers a large area, or Tiark to a degree, I guess. So yeah, she may actually make surviving Magnus easier. In PvP, I don't think you will really want to bring her specifically against Psychers. If her ability was more in tune with the lore and also reduced damage from demons, then she may be a nice or nicer counter to Thousand Suns or Archimatos, but like this, I don't think so, because she only reduces damage from Psychic, and the demons don't deal all that much, except for that added hit from Abraxas's passive. Oh well, she definitely is going to have some synergy with the other mornings and names Custodes, but as she is now, well, I don't know if she's going to be worth it. Probably yes, but she will be going to be situational. Oh well. Anyway, enjoy the silence. And I think that's my rant about Atlacoya done. So thank you for watching, and I will see you later today with the campaign against the Sisters of Battle. So see you then, Tactician.